AI is definitely going to replace a lot of people, right?
Maybe perhaps take us through what AI is and then take us through the layers.
Okay.
What is AI? How does it work? How does it replace people? And name one or two industries where people's jobs are really at risk of being replaced by this artificial intelligence.
Right. Artificial intelligence is essentially a tool that mimics human action, meaning that when you are interacting with AI, it feels like you are interacting with a human, but it's actually a machine. It's actually software. So it is a tool or a technology that mimics human interactions. For example, for those who have interacted with ChatGPT, it feels like you're talking to a person. It feels like there's actually someone at the back end, giving you the responses to the questions you're asking. So that is essentially AI. For example, for those who are on social media, AI in its simplest form, when you post a picture like a group photo, and then
a group photo,
for example,
yes.
You post a group photo, right? And then there's AI picks these particular faces and suggest for you, do you want to tag them?
Of the people.
Yes, you want to tag them. Exactly. That is essentially AI. That's artificial intelligence, right? And it's been there. It's just that now it's more common than it was before. 2023, which was last year, became the year that I say AI became the Oprah moment, where it was like, you got AI, everybody got AI, right? But before, it was more something reserved for the elite class. But now it has been decentralized where everyone has access to AI and everyone can interact with it. But like back in the day, not back in the day, for those who use Drive with Google Maps, not Google Maps. What's it called? This thing that directs people on the road?
A GPS.
GPS. Yes. That's AI, right? Yeah. That's AI talking and giving you direction. So those are simplest forms of AI. So when we talk about AI, people think like it is some sort of a distant thing or something that you don't have access to. No, we are interacting with AI on a daily basis. When you go on YouTube, the recommendation you see based on what your watch history, that is AI simply telling you, oh, I know you love this. I know you love this.
Are you talking about algorithms?
Yeah. Exactly.
Tell us more about that.
That's artificial intelligence, recommending based on what you have been watching or on what you like. That's artificial intelligence. And so for the people who might be wondering, we're interacting with it daily, but for some people, they don't realize they're interacting with artificial intelligence. Again, they think that it is something so big and so unreachable for the ordinary people, but it's something we're interacting with every day, right? So the next question was about
the layers.
The layers. Yes.
The bottom to the top. Yeah.
The layers to that is, okay, on one layer, people are definitely going to lose their jobs. And there is nothing.
I feel like when we say people, it becomes broad.
Yes, it is broad.
It's broad.
Yes.
In that sense. Okay.
Yes, it is broad. People are going to lose their jobs, and there is nothing that even the government can really do about it. Because number one, even an organization that doesn't want to transition will be forced to transition. Because, for example, I was in Durban where I was speaking at the GovTech conference, and someone was explaining his situation to me and saying, you know what, our goal, our motto for this organization had been to increase the rate of employment. But now, because of digital transformation, there are certain technologies that if we adopt, we will be forced to let some people go. And so he was asking, what were my opinion about that? And this is the response I gave him. I said, okay, yes, I understand the goal of the organization was to employ more people. And now if you were to adopt this particular technology, you will be forced to let go some of the people. But here's the thing, if you don't adopt this technology to save these particular jobs, it could be 20 jobs, it could be 50 jobs. If you don't adopt this particular technology to save those jobs, your competitor is going to adopt that technology and they're going to kick you out of the market, because there is no way a competitor can adopt that technology and you operate on the same level with them. It's impossible.
Even if you have 10,000 people,
no.
And they only have 500 people, they can beat you because they're using the technology.
They're using the technology.
So the technology is leverage.
Exactly. So it's leverage. Absolutely. I love that word. It's about leveraging technology, right? So I said, it's either you adopt the technology, maybe let go of the number of people that you don't want to let go of and save the business, or you continue operating only on manpower, and let your competitors run with this. But in the next few years, you're going to be out of the game. That is how it works, Right. So that's what I'm saying, that the idea to completely avoid people losing their jobs is impossible. Anyone embarking on that idea is sort of running a losing race.
So are you saying the idea of jobs is old school?
No, not entirely. Yes and no.
Yes and no, okay?
Yes and no, because jobs are evolving. The idea of jobs as in traditional jobs that we know is changing. Last year, there was a research by Deloitte, I think, actually is titled The End of Jobs. Because jobs are...
End of jobs.
The end of jobs.
Yeah.
Because jobs are evolving, not in the way you're thinking, not like it's going to completely disappear. There will still be, but it will be more like project-based. You know, it will be more like on-demand job. It will be more like freelance, not where people are employed full-time for the rest of their lives. They work till they retire. You know, that kind of stuff that used to happen back in the day. That is not how it's going to be. So work is evolving, and the end of jobs as we know it, we're already in that era. So that's what I said. The answer is yes and no. People are still going to work, but it's not going to be jobs as we know it. Because job as we know it is that you are employed and you hope, oh, this is probably going to be for the rest of your life. Your parents or your forefathers, they were employed. They worked in one organization forever until they retired. But it's not going to happen like that in this era. Now people are going to work maybe in teams, team up and do a project, maybe one company, and then go work with another company and go work with another company. So that's how work is evolving. I don't have all the answers because we are still finding out exactly how is this market evolving. Everyone is still trying to make sense of it. Everyone is still trying to navigate this world of disruption. No one has all the answers yet. If anyone tells you I have all the answers of what the future work exactly is going to look like, no, we have bits and pieces of it here and there, but we don't have the full picture. We don't have all the answers.